Hey, whoever watches this video, please feel free to comment. What do you think is worse? The story that you're going to hear from this guy, or the fact that the congregation approves of his story and his methods?
There was a young man in Calvary. His name was Ben. And I was running a youth group. I was there for a few years. And he was a nice kid, but he was one of those kids that was always he's a real smart aleck. Was a bright kid, which didn't help things, right? Made him more dangerous. And we were outside one day at youth group, and he was just trying to push my buttons, and he was just, kind of not taking the Lord serious. And I walked over to him, and I went, bam! I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid. I just crumpled him. And I leaned over and I said, Ben, when are you going to stop playing games with God? I led that man to the Lord right there. There's times that might be needed. Can some of us say, you know what? If it wasn't for God kicking my rear, I wouldn't be here. I've seen people, it literally took, sadly, a physical beating to come to the Lord.
That doesn't sound like grace at all. That doesn't sound like about the God that forgives sins. This guy isn't a grace preacher. He's not a gospel preacher. He's a wolf. And he actually thinks he led somebody to the Lord by punching them in the chest. That's not the gospel. And at least equally as shocking, his congregation just thinks that's just good preaching. And there's a lot of clowns like him all over pulpits across the world now. And they're wolves and they're dangerous men.